Today's podcast. It's your boy Dirty D.
It's your boy Tech Daddy. And apparently Ben can't hear anything.
Well, no, DJ couldn't.
Yeah, I got nothing out of my headphones.
I could not hear. I could not see that at all.
How do?
Well, yeah, that's funny. And then my microphone stand's falling apart too at the same time.
Yeah, I thought that whole thing was going down.
Yeah, it's cutting in and out. It just, when you just touched it.
Yeah, you had stepped on you when you had stepped on your cable there.
I just heard it too.
A little card fell on the floor too. Is that necessary?
I hope not.
Did that fall?
What is happening?
We are having technical difficulties with this podcast.
It's too hot for this shit.
It is infinitely too hot for all of this. So, anyways, welcome to Quantate's podcast. We are back. If you're new to the podcast, thank you for giving us a listen to. You're just gonna interrupt me again? Okay, that's fine. You just dropped the remote. God, we're just falling apart today. It is too hot up here. Anyways, all right. So, if you're new to the podcast, thanks for giving us a listen to. We appreciate it. We are a history-based podcast. We're going to do a little bit of banter at the beginning of the episode. Gets us warmed up. So, about 15, 20 minutes or so of that. And then we'll get to the topic that you came here for. If you are a new listener, please give us a subscribe and give us a rating on whatever you're listening to us on. So, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, whatever, iHeart. There's like a bunch of other ones that we stream on. I'm not sure where y'all are coming from. But give us a listen and leave a comment too, and leave a rating. And also check out our website, requiredtastespodcast.com. That is our website. It's pretty cool. Just putting that out there. We appreciate giving us a listen to. If you are a returning listener, thanks for sticking with us. It's been 3 years and almost 200 episodes at this point. And we still are going. And you guys are still listening. So we appreciate it. As per usual, it's hot. Hope y'all are drinking enough water. Make sure you keep your fur babies properly hydrated as well, because they have fur you hopefully don't, and they hot too. So don't leave them outside for too long. Don't be that person. Anyways, as per usual, because of your continued support and your love, you get forehead kisses. That one sounded a bit
a little wet.
that sounded.
Sound like you're hitting the bottom of a Slurpee, you sick bastard.
That was an interesting sound, and I'm hoping that the audio that we're hearing is the same thing that the listeners are getting, because they heard the weirdest that we just heard. But anyways, I'm gonna take over while I fix my mic. So, Deej, you go ahead. Start us off with the question. I'm gonna fix my mic.
Oh yeah, I got a really good question today. Just because I've been watching a lot of Cops lately.
Like the show?
The show, yeah, not actual law enforcement. If you were in a high-speed police chase, what would be your song you'd be playing on the radio? What's your getaway song?
Is this why you were late?
It's funny. So we were sitting downstairs talking, like, man, what the hell is taking DJ forever to get here? And we're like, man, well, you said he was blind. I'm like, well, yeah, but it's still like kind of daylight out. He should be fine. And then hoping to get in trouble with the law or something. So this is all very ironic that you brought that up.
Breaking the law. No, I ain't getting away from nobody in the car.
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure I could chase your car down in a foot race, and I'm not only overweight, I also have asthma.
If he drifted that thing, he would leave behind parts.
Yeah, if you had like a good 3-speed bike, you'd be able to catch up pretty quick.
I'm pretty confident in that. I'm pretty confident in that. Yeah, it's embarrassing. But anyways, as far as your question, give me like 2 seconds because I need to look up the name of it. I know the artist, but I can't remember the name. So you go ahead.
Ben, do you need a minute? Because
I would. I mean, off the top of my head, I would have to be something funny to me, and it would be something like the Beach Boys, "Wouldn't It Be Nice," or something like that. Because I have to go for the laugh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing that, like you in the car. There's obviously going to be weapons in the car. you just to the Beach Boy. That's pretty solid.
That or Friend and Me, the Toy Story song, but I'm going to stick with the Beach Boys.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It would be hilarious.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Do you want me to go with mine?
I actually found mine.
Okay.
If anybody knows me personally, you know that I love drum and bass. And if you've ever been in the car with me while drum and bass is on, you know that I speed a bit when it's on. But the Chase and Status, the original Nutta.
Ooh.
It is.
Okay.
Yep. Every time I hear it, I'm like, yeah, I put the finger guns up. Next thing you know, going like 120.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Okay, I respect that.
It's a good time.
I went over this with I think I was talking with Chaz about this. Somebody else I was talking with about this. But it would probably have to be, and this is like literally a ripoff because I saw it in a movie. But Master of Puppets by Metallica.
Okay.
Do you remember in what's the movie where they're recruiting all the college guys? Like they're making their own fraternity.
Which
with
one?
Will Ferrell.
Old School.
Yeah.
Old School.
Yeah.
So when they're picking up all the fraternity guys and he fucking
if you
puts
tell
on,
anybody, we'll fucking kill him. he'll be fine. We'll have him back by 5.
Yeah.
Or whatever he says.
I think from that movie, I just like, it's like synonymous to me with Driving Reckless is like Master of Puppets.
Sure.
Because the way he was driving that van in that fucking movie, like just through neighborhoods and, you know, all that stuff.
For some reason now, my brain goes to For Whom the Bell Tolls, like in Zombieland.
Yeah.
The opening credits and whatnot. That was a good set of opening credits, too.
I feel like I need just some good, heavy, like fucking speed metal. You know what I mean? Just thrash metal if I'm going to be, you know, driving fast.
Yeah, like definitely the BPM's going to be high, high for me. But again, like drum and bass, like you know, my love of drum and bass, you get it. I mean, you are a drummer, and you see those drummers that like when they try to like replay those songs, and it's just
wild.
It's insane.
Yeah,
like,
that one dude, I think I sent you his stuff.
Yeah, when he covered, because the same dude that covered Badadon, which was also a song by Chase of Status.
He does like the drums that he uses. They're called A&F Drum Company, and they're like they make custom wooden drums that are like snares in particular, but they're small. So it could be like a 6-inch snare drum, which is like really doesn't make sense if you're gonna like playing live or anything like that. But for recording drum and bass, sounds amazing.
Yeah, it does because it's also a unique noise that it makes too. Like when you hit, like it's you like when I hear that particular sound, I know what's about to happen.
Yeah, because it's like cut in the background, but it cuts through everything.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's so unique with that tone. Yeah. So like I mentioned before at the beginning of this episode, though, like about the subscribers and whatnot. Like we do have we've been getting like new subscribers. It feels like every day. So social media, we're getting like new followers every day. When it comes to like our YouTube, our Spotify, I don't have analytics for iHeart and some of the other ones. I know even Apple we have new subscribers too. So if you are a new subscriber, thank you very much for checking us out. It means a lot. We've been like blowing up a lot like this past I think 2 months. I feel like it's
pretty cool.
It's pretty great, and I don't know why. I feel like people don't listen to as many podcasts in the summertime. Maybe people do, like when you're outside hanging out, I guess. But
yeah, I feel like it fluctuates. Because sometimes I'm like I don't want to listen to podcasts. I just want to listen to music, and then sometimes I just can't find the right music to listen to, and I just want to like info dump myself with whatever podcast, whatever subject I want to get into. If I'm in
traffic, music is usually the last thing I want to listen to. Because it makes me feel like I should be going.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah, and if I'm in heavy traffic, it's podcast time.
Yeah,
or a long trip. I will say that. Then I definitely like podcasts just for the fact that I'm not skipping something every 2 seconds.
Yeah,
because I'm indecisive as hell.
Well, actually, it's funny you mentioned that too because Mikey, shout out to Mikey from Foreign Local. Every time he had to make a beer delivery in Indy, he would always listen to us. I think he still does, honestly.
Nice.
So every time he went down to do a beer delivery from like Hammond to Indianapolis, which is like 2.5 hours, he would pop us on, and you would get like maybe 1 or 2 episodes there, 1 or 2 episodes back.
So that just made me think of Spotify, and every May the 4th at my last job when people would walk into my area and everything, I would. It was the one day I wouldn't have anything going through Spotify, but May the 4th would happen. And everything, and I would restart the Star Wars theme. So as soon as the doors open, you're Happy May the 4th.
Oh yeah, that's how it's done. That's exactly how it's done.
They're glad I'm gone.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That one guy, I was like, I fucking hate that guy.
I guarantee it wasn't just one.
Jeez,
that's funny.
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, obviously, I just started my job this week, so I haven't had a chance to feel out. My coworkers' music tasting is pretty good so far because they'll play like it's not loud, of course. They'll play like music like over the speakers and shit while we're hanging out and working and shit. And so far, the music taste has been good. When May the 4th comes around, though, it's going to be interesting. I'm walking in with my lightsaber is happening, and that's not an innuendo.
Yeah, that's going to be. You're gonna. I don't know. You're gonna have a Trekkie. Just watch.
I actually don't have an issue with Star Trek.
I don't either. Other than they're elitist, and I don't like them.
Fair enough.
Sometimes.
Like, yeah, hardcore.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, hardcore anything
100%
is a bit much. But yeah, it's like Star Trek people, I really don't mind.
No.
They're okay. I've watched most of the movies.
It's not
I didn't watch most of the movie. I watched a lot of Next Generation with my dad.
Well, that was like our childhood was a lot of that.
Yeah, I watched a lot of that.
You know, that reminded me of something today too when I was at work. Because again, like there's only like 6 of us in the office. Like, it's pretty great. So I was actually the news about Scrubs. Like, Scrubs is coming back from the season, and like original cast come back. Cool. Like, oh, this is really dope. Like, I love Scrubs. So I was talking to one of my coworkers. I'm like, yeah, man. Like, just mention out loud, like, oh, Scrubs is coming back. This is dope. And everybody's like, what the hell is Scrubs? Like, what are you talking about?
I knew
this
was gonna hurt.
I'm like, oh, and it started to hurt. I'm like, oh man. And one of my coworkers was like, oh, dude, I love Scrubs. I used to watch it with my dad all the time. I'm like, okay, cool. You get it. That's dope.
My grandpa used to watch Scrubs all the
But then
time.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Watch it with my dad.
I'm like, wait a minute. Watch it. Okay, in my head, I'm like, okay, well, maybe him and his dad just watch, because it came out in 01. Like, we were in high school. I was still with my parents, of course. So like, okay, well, maybe just watch it with his dad. That's cool. That's cool. And I'm like, wait, how old are you? Because I never asked, But he has a whole family. He got a house, wife, a few kids. In my head, I'm like, okay, well, he's probably around our age. Oh man, this dude's like 29. I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay, this is fine. I'm not old. My knees are creaking.
Yeah, it's like you think about it now. There's people that go to the bars now that weren't even born when 9/11
happened. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was again. I don't think I mentioned it on recording, but my sister's graduation.
Yeah.
And more the prom than anything, but when I dropped her off for that, and what was it? The one girl said, "Oh, you're the one that's like 30 years older than her, right?"
You cannot hit children anymore.
Easy.
Oh God!
I graduated today, 20 years ago.
Jeez, dude, our 20-year reunion is this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, class of 05.
05.
Yeah,
It's me, 07 for me.
Me and the youngest sister were almost exactly 20 years apart. She was born in December. I was born in November. So
that is impressive.
Yeah, 06 versus 86. But yeah, so 30 years. and then one of her friends walks up and wanted me to help him tie his tie. Like, God. Mm-hmm. Oh, my back never felt right after that day.
I mean, in my defense, I was 18 and didn't know how to tie a tie either. So,
I was happy to do it. It was just like, great, I'm that guy. It was the realization. I was happy to do it. It's just more the realization.
Yeah.
I mean, some people need a father figure. You just don't happen to have a dad dancing about you sometimes. For those listening and for those watching, so we were trying to get the camera set up earlier. And it was off level. I'm like, man, that doesn't look level to me. So Ben moseys over there, and then dad squats.
It was a deep lean. It was a deep lean.
He dad squats to get the level right with his flashlight on the leveler. Like, oh, that's real daddy right there.
That's the worst level I've ever seen.
I bet you if we put you in the gym, you could probably squat like 315, 305 easy.
He got that dad strength, man.
Just fucking ass to grass and just fucking
just send it.
Launch it up.
Right to the moon.
Yeah. The bar bends because it's like just fucking
the velocity of it all. It's insane, man.
Just hike up my tube socks and give it hell.
As a man who wears tube socks consistently, yeah.
Oh, I always wear tube socks.
It's a comfort thing for me at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the ankle stuff.
I wear ankle socks if I wear shorts.
I started wearing the mids. Mine are like right in between now.
I can see that.
Switched it up.
They are right there next to me.
Yeah. They're right in the middle.
Yeah, them shits.
I switched it up, I like it. I'm getting used to it though,
Yeah, ankles, I'll wear them when I'm out because, I want to show like some leg. Got to show a little high thigh. And sometimes, I'm a very committed relationship, but, sometimes you got to let them know.
Well, you were looking for a job up until recently, so,
hey, dude.
Got to put it out there.
These bills ain't paying themselves because fucking Indiana sure as shit ain't. Indiana unemployment is about as useful as a screen door in a submarine, by the way.
I hear really bad things nowadays.
Dude, Indiana unemployment is straight fucking dog shit.
Damn.
Like, so we're 15 minutes into the episode. I am sorry, listeners, because I know we want to get to the topic. But first and foremost, fuck Indiana unemployment. All right? So I lose my job at the end. I get laid off at the end of May. I'm like, cool. So the week after that, I filed for unemployment. Now, granted, I planned on taking a month off, and then I was gonna start looking for a job, which I found a job after a month. Cool, perfect. Everything worked out. Everything came up Millhouse. However, the one thing that fucking didn't is my unemployment. So I'm like, cool, let me sign up for unemployment. Cool, da da da. These fucking sons of bitches take like 3 weeks to even call me for like my interview. Cause like they want to call you and make sure like, oh, well, your story matches your job story as to why you're not working. Which cool, that part makes sense. I want to avoid fraud. I get it. Cool. So I waited for these fucking pieces of shit to call me. They called me like two or three times, whatever, random times a day. I called them back almost immediately if I wasn't by my phone. Didn't get a call back. Didn't hear from them. I called these sons of bitches every single day of the week, like it was my job, because it damn near was at the time, trying to get my damn money. These pieces of shit didn't answer the phone either, not near one time. They put me through 3, count them, 1, 2, 3 people to finally get me to somebody who actually would speak to me on the phone. So I'm talking to the dude. He's like, cool, well, this. Okay, cool. It all matches up. Let's get everything processed and everything should be good. Like, cool, perfect. Hey, by the way, we're like four weeks into this. I'm assuming I get back pay, right? He's like, actually, because you had a severance package, which, by the way, they took like 40% of. They took about 40% of my severance, by the way, in taxes. So that's cool. Oh, yeah, that part's cool, too. So they take that, and then he's like, well, because you got a severance, they probably won't give you 3 weeks. So the first 3 weeks of your unemployment, they're not going to pay you for, not going to get money for. And for those at home that might be complaining about any of this, first and foremost, fuck you too. Second and foremost, if you know anything about taxes, we pay for this. Like this, our unemployment comes out of us. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like we're paying into this the whole time. I just want some of my money back. I want my change, which also, by the way, sorry, I'm feeling real Ben right now.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
These people were like, oh yeah, we'll give you $3.90 every week.
Wow.
The fuck am I supposed to pay with that? Have you seen groceries?
Yeah.
That's on par with Illinois.
Like it's dog shit.
Because
I was getting $3.90 a week like fucking 14 years ago.
Sure.
From unemployment,
Sure.
Like, I haven't been on unemployment a long fucking time.
Last time I was laid off was in 2012, 2013. Wow. The last time I needed it.
Yeah. But that's funny. Could you imagine being on hold and going through all those calls and then a guy like me answers the phone?
Just hang up.
Like, hey, dude, you want some money? Oh, no, dude. Oh.
No, it's too bad.
Are you doing Justin Long again?
Not looking good. It's not
looking good for you, buddy.
Can I call you back?
Right. I mean, thankfully, I was financially, I'm pretty savvy, so I was fine. But still, like, dude, I just wanted some of the money that I was fucking paid into.
I just want a little bit of my money.
I just want some of my money back.
I got audited.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Was it last year or the year before? No, it would have been the year before last, I think. And by Illinois for mine.
Oh, yeah.
And because they were saying that I worked.
You told me about this, yeah.
Yeah. And this, that, and the other. And at the bottom of the letter there, it says, I don't know, Illinois Department, whatever the fuck, but, investigation unit, right? Mm-hmm. For fraud and everything. And I'm talking to this woman, and she's telling me what they need. And you need to prove that you didn't work. Like, I don't know how to do that. And also, I'm reading the bottom of your letter here, and there's this fun little word that says investigation unit, and it's not my name above it. Why am I doing your fucking work? Like, and then, come to find out, after screaming at him, and this dude's similar to you, it was like a 3-day thing, back and forth, this, that, and the other. And finally, they come back and like, oh, this was your vacation pay being paid out to you. Like, yeah. I haven't been in that building in over like 2 years.
That's funny.
So,
you know what really bothers me? But now that you've told that story to me, like I've heard this once before from you. What really bothers me about that is like they investigate you for fraud, but not their own politicians.
Yeah,
ain't that some shit? Ain't that bad, bitch?
And Illinois. If I hadn't had unemployment during for COVID and everything, I would have been getting only like $4.15.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like $3.90 is the max, by the way, for Indiana. That's the most you can get.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I know, that would have been the max. But I think that it only goes up to $4.15 over there because their taxes are so high.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's just it's offset, so it's garbage over there too.
Yeah,
I've
straight
never
up
been
fucking-
unemployed through Indiana.
Yeah, and I mean, like, again, it's been 12 years since I've been unemployed.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause I've consistently work. I like working. I mean, I don't love the idea, but I'll do it because I need to, because I like things, and I need money to pay for things, and here we are. I got to earn them. So yeah, I'm just ready for the comment section to be like, well, you're just lazy. No, fuck you. You can fight me. It's fine. And yeah, like, dude, it's just such a dog shit fucking process. Such a dog shit process, and then it's a pittance of money. Like, you're right. I know I'm not expecting to get back the money I made before. It's okay. I know how much I used to make. India would never pay me that. However, just a little something. Little speckles.
Actually cover something.
These damn straw pennies they're giving out.
Yeah.
Freaking shekels. Anyways, that's my rant. So if you wanted a rant from Ben, you'll probably get one still. But
yeah, I'm still mad about that lady now that I thought about it again. Oh, that pissed me off.
This is a prequel.
Dude, I went down the rabbit hole with her. Like, how do I prove a fucking negative, lady? How do I do that? How do I prove I'm not doing fraud? Am I not doing it right now?
Sounds like algebra.
That's what I would add. Like, if I worked for that place.
Oh my God.
They'd be like, well, I need to collect it for this. I'd be like, well, prove it.
Yeah, fucking prove I'm doing it. How am I supposed to tell you? Like, okay, I'm not doing it. Are we good now?
Right.
And
pinky swear.
Probably not her fault. Don't get me wrong, but
oh yeah,
I was still fucking mad.
I was upset, of course, with the process. I wasn't mad at the dude because he's just doing his job. You know, I get it. You know, he has a job. Whatever. Like, I get it. He's just doing his job. So I'm not mad at him, and I wasn't. I'm not. But just the process itself, and I get the fraud. You know, I get the fraud part. I understand. But you've heard from me and my job that I'm not working.
Yeah.
Give me my money.
Man, I've done that several times when I've had a bad experience with like customer service, and at the end they'd be like, "Did I help you with everything you were looking for help for today?" And I'd be like, "This is on a recorded line, right?" And they'd be like, "Yeah." I'd be like, "Look, you were great, but fuck you, fuck your whole fucking company, your fucking boss. You guys suck. You costed me money. This should be a felony. This whole fucking conversation." You in particular were nice. You did your best, and I appreciate you.
Right. Because it's really not their fault. They're just doing their job.
But between the glasses and the play on the Tennessee flag there on your hat, it's just a hell of an image. You were wonderful, but you're fuck you. Tell you what, you can go back from where you came.
Go now, get.
Which way is town? Back to where you came.
Cock's a shotgun. Anyways. All right. Well, that is that. Yeah. We're at 23 minutes.
We had to air it out.
Warmed
up. A little bit. Now we're definitely warmed up now.
I'm fucking warm.
This is warm as fuck.
I feel it now. I think my blood's boiling.
There you go. Get in there. So if you're still with us throughout this part of the episode, we're actually going to get to the topic now. Man, I think that's the most we've actually cursed in an episode within that amount of time.
Well, all three of us, at least.
Forever. Anyways, good times. All right, so yeah, if you made it this far, we're going to get into the topic anyways. So we're going to talk about, it's been a while since we actually like focus on just one individual, so we're going to get back to that for an episode. This is going to be about the guy who just refused to die, essentially. Is the shortest version of it. This dude survived a lot, and we're going to get into it. His name's Adrian Carton DeWart.
We should have started this immediately after that video.
Yeah, you're right.
DeWiart.
That sounds more right. Yeah.
DE space WIART. It'll be in the title if you're looking for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Proceeds on.
Indeed. So his name's Adrian. So Adrian, our boy, who again refused to die. This dude's total badass. And again, it's been a while since we've done one of these, so I hope you guys are ready for a jaunty tale of a lot, honestly. So Adrian, all starts off. He was born in Belgium in 1880. So his lineage is up for debate. So his actual birth father, or I'm sorry, the father who raised him was a lawyer. I believe. His mother unfortunately died at a young age. He was sent off to boarding school in England. His father, though, was rumored to be King Leopold II, who was one of the worst people in human history. And I've been actually kind of wanting to talk about them, but every time I think about it, it makes me real mad. Like worse than the Indiana government bullshit.
Well, I would hope so. It's a king.
Indeed. Yeah, you thought that rant was bad. Just wait till I talk about this fucking piece of shit.
Now let's do it.
I'm going to give a really, really brief overview of who King Leopold II was. So think back again. We're going early 19th century. King Leopold was responsible for many atrocities, centering around the area of Africa of the Congo. So rubber trees were known to be there. He essentially inflicted one of the worst forms of slavery in that area. To the point where, like, so say like a person, like one of the slaves was working, he messed up and like dropped something, anything like that, he would either be beaten pretty much half to death, or get a limb chopped off, like a appendage chopped off, like a hand or a leg or something like that,
Blood diamond style.
Yeah, essentially, like blood diamonds before that happened was King Leopold, one of the worst people to ever exist. This was, I think I might have briefly mentioned something about it. I can't remember what episode it would have been on, but when I talked about the power of photography, the reason why I bring that up is because one of the most powerful pictures of the time, which actually brought light to this issue, was taken when, and I don't have any of this written down, it's coming off memory, so excuse me if I don't remember the name. There was a guy who escaped the camp that he was being held in, and he was on a raft, went upriver. There was a woman doing like just nature photography, and this is again when cameras were first starting to become kind of portable. So this woman found this guy like on this raft, and he had like he was holding like a pretty much a rag, like a rag in his hand, and I think he was missing a hand too, if memory serves. In his hand, he was holding this rag. And she's like, well, what's in that? Like, what are you holding? And by the way, for listeners, this is going to be very graphic. So if you want to fast forward like 10 seconds, he was holding the hands and feet of his children.
Oh, jeez.
And there's a picture of that taken. And that's what circulated around the world, which is what brought light to this issue. So this was one of the very first times, if not the first time, that photography was used to actually show the world what she saw, and to bring light to an issue via media.
Yeah,
because you can actually physically see this happening. And of course, the world was like, "Dude, the fuck!" And because nobody knew, like everybody that was there was confined there, including the people that were over the camps. Like nobody can talk, so nobody knew what was going on, and it brought light to this. So again, King Leopold, piece of shit. That's one of the things that he did down there. I'm gonna move on from that before my beard starts moving like Ben.
More gray hairs.
Starts fluttering. All right, so as I said before, back to our boy Adrian. Adrian's mother did die, like I said before. He was sent to a law school in England, I believe in Oxford, England. Yeah. So he was sent off to Oxford for his studies. He wasn't really interested in being a lawyer there. He had no interest in being a lawyer. He thought it was boring. It sucked. Wasn't down for it. He wanted some action in his life. Well, thankfully, he's in England, and he's about to get it. So, the Boer War, South African Boer War, Part 2.
I'll say yes.
Electric Boogaloo. The South African Boer War took place between 1899 and 1902. The very abbreviated short story of the Boer War, it was the British Army versus the Army of the Afrikaner settlers, aka the Boers. So, again, Africa. And I hope people are more aware of this, and I don't have to break this all down. But the very short version is, at the time, Africa was split up into a bunch of colonies, all by European powers. A lot of the English, French, the Dutch were there.
English, French, German, Dutch.
Yep.
I thought
French.
Belgium, I thought Belgium.
Belgium was there too. That again, some? Leopold.
Yeah.
So they're.
I think that's the main. I think
those are the big powers. Yeah. So Africa at the time it was full of resources. Like if you needed a resource, Africa had it, and that's honestly still true to this day. If it's still ain't left. So all these European powers were there just to take the land up and split up the resources for themselves. Pretty much fuck the people that live there. We're taking everything you got, essentially. This was going on in South Africa. As again, I hope people know because of just straight up history, South Africa was pillaged. This was part of it. So our boy Adrian was quoted saying, "I was determined to fight. If the British didn't fancy me, I would offer myself to the Boers." He wanted to get into battle.
Either side.
He didn't care. Didn't care.
And he lied about being British.
He also did lie about being British. So he lied about his age also.
Yes.
He lied about his age, lied about being British because he was obviously born in Belgium, and wanted to fight. He just wanted to fight. Again, didn't give a shit which side. Just wanted to be in a fight. So the war, the Boer War Part 2 was fought because was a war for independence of the Afrikaners from the British. They wanted their land. Simple, very simple story. But the British found that there was gold there, and they wanted it. Tale as old as time. So the long and short, again, the Boer republics ended up losing the war and were integrated into the British Union of South Africa. The Boers lost. However, Adrian was there. And Adrian gets shot in the stomach and the groin and sent back to England before the war was over with.
Yeah, dude, his fucking, like, if you just look him up and read his Wikipedia, it's like the wildest fucking paragraph like you ever read in your fucking life.
So
we're gonna get there.
One of the videos I watched in prep for this guy was from the Weird History YouTube channel, and they used the Operation game. While talking about it.
Yeah, that's very fair.
They were just taking pieces out.
That's very fair. We're gonna get there.
Yeah, and then biographics, they actually had a counter. I've never seen a video that they did this on. A counter for injuries, and plane crashes.
We're gonna get there.
That's awesome.
We're gonna get there. We're definitely gonna get there. So
it's wild.
So before the war was over with, though, Adrian was shot in the stomach and in the groin and sent back to England. While in England, they found out that he actually wasn't British. They're like, wait a minute, you're not British. You're not even fucking 20. Like,
just a goddamn minute here.
Hold up. Wait a minute. So
put it in reverse.
Yeah, put it in reverse there. Who is this dude? So yeah, they found out who he was. By this time, though, he had already been in combat. He already was serving in the British military. Like, dude, fuck it. You can stay. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, and he got his dad to consent to it.
Yeah, they're like, dude, I got shot in the dick,
that was the other thing, because his dad was pissed. Found out about it, and they had the whole "I don't want to be a lawyer," blah 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 blah. War's in my blood,
and it was.
Yeah, well, my understanding is that's a direct quote. That's in my blood and everything. And then his dad consented, and then he was sent back in.
Yep. So after recovering from his injuries, and as been mentioned, his dad was consented to his choice to go military.
Satiated,
indeed, satiated. Good way to say it. He became a British citizen, and after being deployed to India. So after 8 years of service in the British military, you were allowed to become a British citizen. He was sent to India for a bit. Which
did you see that you take an allegiance to the king to become a citizen?
I did not.
I did not know that until researching this. Because what you're talking about, it started a chapter of. And he, took his allegiance or pledged his allegiance to the king, blah, 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 becomes a citizen. Like, huh.
Well, I mean, I guess we pledge allegiance to our to the United States, so.
Well, yeah, it was just, but a king. I don't know. It was just interesting.
I wonder if our pledge of allegiance is a variant of that.
I'm not sure. No, I want to say the Pledge of Allegiance is much newer, obviously.
That's what I mean. Like if we got the idea from.
But I'm trying to remember if it came about in the early 20th century or if that's when it started the push into schools. It's one of the two. I forget.
I mean, you have the internet like right in front of you.
Yeah, I know, but it's less impressive when I look it up.
Okay.
But
all right, that's fine.
Please proceed. I'll look into this.
All right, I'm going to keep going. All right, so anyways, became a British citizen. He was in India. He was then sent to Africa again to fight the Mad Mullah. This was a Somaliland campaign. It was a dervish leader named Muhammad bin Abdullah, who was at the time fighting against the British. So our boy Adrian ended up serving in the Somaliland Camel Corps because Camel Corps because camels.
That's like legit. Do they fucking ride camels?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's pictures.
It's not
Hell yeah.
it's not a deception tactic. Oh, it's just the camel car. Oh God,
Well,
horses!
they have names for things, that are just.
Oh, sure.
No, I
sure,
know, I know.
So that's fucking. That's.
I
Awesome.
get what you're going for.
I just love the question.
I get what you're going for there. That's cool.
First results written August 1892 for the Pledge of Allegiance.
So pretty early on.
By Francis Bellamy. Yeah.
All right. Where am I here? All right. So, while he was in Africa fighting against the Mad Mullah, he got shot in the eye and the ear. So,
Jesus. So he's got the stomach, the groin,
yep,
eye,
and the ear. Yes. Yep. So he is obviously this happens. He gets sent to the aid station. He is awarded the Distinguished Service Order actually for his service in valor in combat. While he was in Africa, World War I starts. And what's up?
The pledge was adopted in 1945.
Oh, cool.
So it was written earlier, but yeah, I was right about the 20th century part.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was written earlier, but yeah, I didn't know about the school thing.
I really thought it was post World War II. As a result of World War II.
Literally right there.
Yeah.
So this first time he gets shot in the eye, he loses his eye, right?
He does, actually. So I was gonna come up to that. So essentially, what happened was he lost his eye. His ear was mostly fine, but he lost an eye. Mm-hmm. So he was sent back to.
I think he loses a chunk, and that's it.
I'm gonna get there.
Right. Oh, okay.
So the agreement that he had was to because he wanted to go to World War I. Well, again, this dude loves war. He loves fighting. He wants to be where the action is, and he got a good taste of it when he was in Africa. I mean, he's fought a couple wars now. He's got a tiny taste.
Yeah,
but he wants more.
Got a couple fucking tastes.
Yeah,
seems like
it's true. I mean, maybe some would say a required taste.
Yeah. Nice.
I gave myself that one.
Yep.
Felt good. Anyways, so one of the rules was though, because obviously World War I is already going on, and morale has always been a big deal. But he was given a glass eye. He's like, hey, dude. Wear this last eye. If you agree to do this, you'll go to the front and fight.
We can't fucking have you out there.
Yeah, you're missing.
It makes me sick to look at you.
They're like, look, you can help, but you got to get the fuck out of my face because you are disgusting me right now.
Have you ever watched Boardwalk Empire?
I have not.
They got a character in there that's a World War veteran, loses half his face.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And they give him basically a prosthesis for half of his face.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
Where it's, literally just a painted. I don't know what it would be, plaster.
I think it was something like that, yeah.
Something where they basically paint like a replacement face.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, World War I soldier, it reminded me of that.
Yeah, like World War I soldiers were mutilated in their own ways, for sure. I mean, that was the whole, even the treaty, they had the soldiers that were mutilated stand in front of the German delegation as they were walking to sign the Treaty of Versailles. Which, if you didn't know about that, that's a thing that happened in Europe. The mutilated soldiers from World War I, they had them stand in front of where they were signing the Treaty at Versailles, and the German delegation had to walk past all these mutilated soldiers to go and sign the treaty. It was a whole thing.
That's wild.
Indeed it was. So they told this dude, like, hey man, put in this glass eye. It's gonna be bad for morale if you don't. So he does for a minute, and then he takes his fucking glass eye out, puts on a black eye patch, and goes to the front.
Oh, I think I was reading that story. It was like in the taxi, like as soon as they put the eye.
Yeah, I'll totally do that.
Get the fuck out of here.
I really hope that whoever was driving him. Hey, check this out. What the fuck?
Crashes.
Shit.
This fucking crashes right away.
Want to see a trick?
Hey kids, want to see a magic trick?
Don't you ever fucking do that again. Jesus.
So again, he goes to he gets sent off to World War I, goes to the front line with an eye patch, and gets a black eye patch. So he's up to the front line. In the middle of one of the charges, he gets shot in his left hand. Indeed. So he gets shot in the left hand. He's essentially went back to he was sent to the aid station. They're like, well, like, can you save my hand? They're like, well, no, like, can you pull my fingers off? Like, what are you talking about? No. And then he pulls his own fingers off.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the thing that he did.
He wanted to get his fingers amputated.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they said no.
The doctor was like, just give me a second. He was like,
No.
We're good.
Because he wanted to go back and keep fighting. So,
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
so he ended up doing that. Then he ended up just chopping the hand off completely. Because like, this thing's useless.
Yeah.
I think they had to.
I think that's,
I want to say,
yeah,
he tried to do it. He did it his way, and then
it didn't go well.
It probably they just had to finish it off.
Pretty much.
And do you have his quote about?
I do not.
So this was the one. He's got a lot of quotes.
He does have a lot of quotes.
He's got a lot of quotes. This was the one that stood out to me. People imagine the loss of a hand to be far more serious than the loss of an eye, but having tried both, I can say sincerely that it is not my experience.
This dude wrote a book. We're gonna get to that eventually. But he wrote a book, and it's just full of. I kind of want to read it, to be honest with you guys. Like I want to read
that memoir.
Yeah. The Odyssey of. I want to read that book. It seems like a good time.
He wrote it in 1950.
Yeah,
and so it was towards the end of just him. So it's
right.
all there.
Yeah. I would want to read that. Where was I at here? Okay, so yeah, he doesn't lose his left hand. Then he fights in the Battle of the Somme, which is historically known as one of the bloodiest battles of all of history.
Somme, Verdun. That's like those are your battles.
Yeah, exactly.
Awful.
I forgot to write down how many people died during it.
Ooh.
Oh, I can research.
Well, I'm almost there now.
Oh,
all right. So, one. So, for example, like one of the bloodiest battles in history is approximately over 1 million casualties across all sides during the Battle of the Somme. Yeah, it's crazy. Like it was again one of the bloodiest battles of all of history, all of it. It's just 1 million casualties alone. It's just so many people to think about.
Fucking Adrian, sign me up.
Fuck this hand.
Where's my camel?
Out there.
Yeah, it was.
Gonna go shoot me some Germans.
at quick glance, that thing smells like it's on fucking fire.
This thing?
Yeah. That was some hot steam coming my way.
Berry gelato.
It's also very hot up here, so
that's
there's
true.
That.
Quick glance.
Not helping.
300,000 deaths, British and French. In German, 160,000 deaths, not overall.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's just a lot of people. That's just so many people. Because when I think about like a large group of people, it's one of I think we've discussed this before. Like when you think about like a large group of people, like my first thought was like a football stadium, sure, like a football or sports stadium, where you have like the tens of thousands of people in the same place, and we're talking about millions.
Yeah, it's like astronomical.
It's just like the brain can't really.
You cannot comprehend.
Yeah, exactly.
The world wars. You cannot fathom. I mean. I forget what Chicago's population is, but I mean you're what anything
3.8 million.
I would say anything from a third to a seventh, because I'm forgetting if I'm thinking of their actual population or the metro area's population.
It's 2.6.
2.6.
Well, 2.7 if you round up.
2.7. So almost
half.
Almost half of Chicago
gone.
Dead.
Well. Casualties.
I'm sorry.
Casualties. So yeah, like dead or injured. Yeah.
Yeah. So
or missing.
100,000 dead is like our entire county.
Yeah.
About or at least the northern half of it. Just gone. This whole place is empty. It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah, legit.
And it's hard to comprehend, especially when you get into the Second World War. But that's
So as of 2023, Lake County has 500,000 people.
Okay, so a fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a fifth of the county just dying.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so moving on. Again, he got shot, lost his left hand. Battle of the Somme, he gets shot in the back of his head. Is where you're thinking of.
So this was the one that I thought was funny because there was some that said he got shot in the back of the head, and then there was some articles I read that said he got shot through the back of the head.
I thought he lost a piece of the back of his head.
I heard through the head, and it just didn't hit anything.
It didn't hit anything important.
Yeah, it's off to the
in the brain.
Yeah, it's off to the outer edge.
I just thought that was funny. Like some of them were like, "Oh, he was like wounded in the back of the head," and some were like, "No, he was shot through the head."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that's just fucking great. Like, dude, like he got shot in the back of the head and it didn't hit anything important.
Yeah.
Like your spine's
also-
right there.
Yeah.
Your brain's right there.
And also, now that I think about it, I think he actually took 3 rounds to the head.
Jesus.
All right. Well, I'll let you look into that. I'm going to keep going. So that was one of the things that happened to him. Oh, by the way, he earned the Iron Cross for that one. By the way, putting that out there. So he also had a hilarious thing happen at the Battle of Passchendaele. I believe it's the pronunciation of that, where he got his pants blown off by an artillery round.
Oh, I didn't read that
Yeah. Just
one. I did not hear that
I'm
one.
trying to think of like a British accent, like to say something like
my knickers.
Like, oh, he blew away me knickers.
Well, he would be Belgian though.
Well, he was in Britain. He was in
yeah.
Britain long enough.
Well, yeah, but I
British.
guess I still expect him to have a somewhat Belgian accent.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
So it's Goldfinger.
That's still hilarious.
That's even better, actually.
It's fucking-
It's good stuff.
Just cartoon style. His shit just like evaporates. And like that was another fucking funny thing. I don't remember who I was listening to. I think it was a Weird History or somebody else, but they were talking about a story where like one of his second in commands was like yelling at him for never taking cover.
Oh,
Yeah, that was during
Yeah.
the battle, I believe, in Africa.
Yeah, and it seems like this is all like a testament to it. Like it's like he just never like got out of the way. That's why he just keeps getting fucking shot.
He was quoted as being a fatalist in his views, and that's being put on him, not something that actually came out of his mouth, though.
that makes
But of
A lot of
basically,
evidence.
Like, whatever
supports that.
happens.
well, yeah, I just don't want to suggest that I read that from him.
Sure.
But yeah, basically living of the style of when your number's up, your number's
Yeah,
up.
like no reason.
Yep.
Fucking.
I just think that's like you get your head blow off, and he's
So about the clothes blown off incident, he got his clothes blown off and got caught shrapnel in his hip, which apparently became septic, but he recovered.
Jesus.
So that's another wound. Moving on. Because there's more. There's more. In the Battle of Cambrai, he got shot in the leg. In the Battle of Arras, he got shot in the other ear. And he also earned the Victoria Cross.
Like statistically, I'd like to know how many shots he fired to see like what his
I would hope a lot more.
but also like what the ratio is.
I would hope a lot more, but at this point, remember, he's also shooting one-handed.
That is true. That's
So-
the other hilarious part.
Tell him that.
With his one eye, one hand, he's got one of everything, pretty much at this point.
Yep, and 2 giant balls.
Well,
Hopefully.
his third leg.
He's very asymmetric.
So, but it's funny, like if you think about like him again fighting all these battles one-handed, because I mean, like you had a revolver probably,
Yeah.
and so like to load a revolver one-handed has to be a monumental task. So they're like, all right, hang on, and this like squats down, puts the revolver between his legs,
Slow.
and just starts fucking loading
The
it.
shitty hook. Does he have a hook? That would be even
No, it
hilarious.
was clean messy. Like all the pictures of him have like a sleeve,
just
like covered.
I bet you he punched the
By the
fuck
way,
out of some
between
people
between the
with that.
knees thing, that is a legitimate technique when you're down a hand.
I'm aware of that. That's why I said it. That's how I would do it.
Could you imagine getting beat to death by a guy with a nub?
Just getting beat to death by the nub.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just like, are you kidding me? Just getting your fucking ass fucking nubbed.
Oh man. So this is again World War I that this all transpired in. But wait, there is more. So after the war, he was actually sent to Poland. He was put in second. He was second in command. There's been a bunch of, by the way, I forgot to mention this before, but there's a bunch of promotions he had in between all of this. Like he had like temporary promotions, then a demotion, then promotion, demotion. Like he just kept like going up and down the ranks. There was I didn't write any of them down because there was so many of them.
It's like they promote him and then he goes out and he gets his fucking, like he gets shot 3 times and then like, God damn it. Get him. Bring him back. Fuck.
Yeah, he was the youngest general at some point. I forget, like
That's in World War.
World War One.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
God bless it. Yeah.
Because he had so many promotions. Like his ranks were all over the place. It was that's why I didn't write it down, because it was just kind of so much to follow.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's gonna take forever to kind of get through.
So was he consistently like just fighting with the same side every time?
Oh yeah, he fought with the British the entire time.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, kind of. So, he fought on behalf of the British in the part I'm going to talk to next, actually. So, he ended up being sent over to Poland. He was second in command of the British-Polish military mission. So, in between World War I and World War II, Poland was consistently at war with somebody. Like, Poland was, I didn't write those down either, because it was a lot. Like, there were so many people at that time trying to invade Poland.
Yeah.
And so the British military was sent there to aid the people of Poland in defending themselves, essentially. Because Poland had a military too, but they needed help, a lot of it. And so after World War I, dude, there was, again, so many people tried to invade Poland. Like, we always make jokes before us about Poland, like always being invaded. This is probably part of the reason why. Like, they were getting their shit consistently pushed in. But our boy Adrian was there to save the day, which he did for a while. No,
I was going to say, all the more reason France doesn't have an excuse.
Honestly. Like, you got a one-eyed, one-handed.
Like, the Polish have been dealing with it the best they can. What's your excuse?
Honestly, though.
We don't want to damage the Eiffel Tower?
You know what's even funnier about that is looking at Poland now and how much money they spent on armament in the past year.
It's Europe, Texas.
Yeah, it is.
100%. I'm here for it.
Oh yeah, me too. Like they went shopping in America, dude, with trillions of dollars.
They learned from the last century. And it always pisses me off. We only ever talk about Nazi Germany on September 1st, 1939. Nobody talks about the fact that Stalin did the exact same thing from the other side. Yeah. They didn't just get invaded on one side of their country. It would.
Yep.
Yeah.
They became an Eiffel Tower and not the not the good one. So, anyways, again at the time. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to look into this, what I'm referring to with Poland, just look at how much they spent in the military budget. It is hilarious. And they went. It's like they treated like America like Walmart.
I had a Walmart thing in my head.
And they just went shopping, man. Blue light special. Good for. Well, that was Kmart. But anyways, good for them.
One of these. Ooh, two of these.
Couple, 2, 3 of these. Yeah. If anybody tries to invade Poland next, I feel bad for them. Mm-hmm. So, anyways. Going back in time again, though. So, as I said, he was in Poland. He was helping the Polish military on behalf of Britain fight against all the invaders. So eventually, like you just mentioned, they did get sandwiched between the German army and the Russian army when there was that brief treaty between Germany, Nazi Germany, and Stalin's Russia,
non-aggression pact.
The non-aggression pact, and they split Poland in half.
Yeah,
and they got invaded from both sides, but they still did fight though, which power to them for that one at least. This guy. So about the plane crashes.
So real quick, when I was looking some stuff up, did you talk about the guy that he shot for annoying him?
No. I did not.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
yeah, I remember hearing about this.
Yeah, there was a guy. I didn't write down the full story, but in 1917, Wiart is said to have shot a junior officer in the buttocks. That's a quote. For being too talkative and annoying during a meal.
Got a little too lippy, huh?
During a meal though, and what was it? They locked him up for a little while, but he was able to not get demoted. And so to go with all your promotion talk and everything from earlier.
Yeah, that reminds me, because I never did read that story, but it reminded me of Pablo Picasso and how he used to carry a revolver with him with blanks. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm sorry. We're going off topic for a little bit here. I feel like again we've been kind of on topic actually the entire time.
We've behaved.
We've been doing better than most. So, anyways, about people being annoyed and being shot at for it. So Pablo Picasso carried a revolver loaded with blanks. And what he would do is he would shoot at people that bored him or asked him a meeting behind his art.
I like that. I like that part.
He carried it was with blanks, but it's just funny as shit. Whenever like that, just that little thing pops into my mind.
Why is his nose where it don't belong? Bam!
I just wish we could still do that. Anyways, I would be so fired. Anywho. So, the plane crash. Well, the first one. Yeah. So, he was trying to leave Poland when this happened.
Was he going to Yugoslavia?
I think so.
Is that the one?
No, that was the second one.
That was the second one?
Yes, because that was during World War II.
Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of the second one then. I don't remember the first one then.
Yeah, the first one, I think he was trying to leave, he was attempting to leave Poland. His plane crashed, whatever. So then he gets on a fucking train to leave Poland, and he's attacked by Cossacks.
Oh, I know about the train. I didn't know that the plane crash came first. Okay.
Yeah, the plane crash came first. He was attempting to. He wouldn't have been on the train if it wasn't for the plane. So yes, he was on a plane trying to leave Poland. Plane crashed. He survived, obviously, because I mean at this point he has plot armor. Mm-hmm. So as far as plane crash, gets on a
character.
Dude. Anyways, so how much do you have about the story of the train?
Not a whole. I mean, it's up here.
Okay.
So this is the first plane crash.
Yes,
she was in. Okay.
Yeah. So plane crash, and spoiler alert, it happens again. So he hops on the train, gets attacked by Cossacks. Apparently, he actually defended himself. Again, one arm
with his revolver, and that's it.
Yeah, against these Cossacks, as he was trying to leave Poland, he was trying to get back to Europe, to Britain at the time.
It was Cossack cavalry, if I remember.
It was,
I remember right. So they were trying to run down the train via horse.
Yep.
And he fell off the train.
He was trying. I thought he held on to the train, but yeah.
No, in what I watched, he fell off the train and managed to get back on the train.
Dude, man, fucking plot armor. It's just plot. I mean, it's just a ridiculous amount of plot armor at this point. I respect it.
And fended off the Cossacks.
Yeah, because they were notoriously good horse riders too. So that actually does make sense. So anyways, he eventually does escape back to Britain. And Germany and Russia again are invading Poland. He is reinstated because at this point he was retiring. He was actually reinstated as a general again and sent to Norway. So one of the lesser talked about parts of World War II was when Nazi Germany invaded Norway. So Britain had actually sent troops over there to defend Norway, and it was a fucking disaster.
Was it British and French?
I might
combined. I think
it might have been. I can't remember.
I believe it was because I didn't
write it down.
I don't think it was just them, and that's why it was probably why it was a clusterfuck. But,
well, yeah, you have one side fight, the other side retreating.
Mm-hmm. So I think it was British and French. And then obviously the Norwegians.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a disaster. But again, he escapes. So cool, he's fine. He leaves. And this is when he was sent to Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
When his plane crashes again.
Yeah, because they were he was supposed to meet Tito.
Right.
Down in the leader of Yugoslavia at the time.
Tito.
Bruno or no. I forget what his actual full name is. I've seen it a bazillion times.
I've never written it down.
I never hold it, but yeah, he was the holdout against Nazi Germany and Stalinist Russia.
Yep,
or the Stalinist Soviet Union, and but he never made it because I think it was I think it was going to be a deal for not lend-lease exactly, but definitely supplies, and then and then fighting the war on that front,
right,
and whatnot to help out, but it didn't happen because the plane went down.
Okay, plane crash.
He flew Spirit.
Yeah, the first time was Frontier.
He flew Spirit. No, where? Sorry, sir, you had to take your hand off.
Man,
it's overweight.
It's probably
the I2.
I'm pretty sure he never put another eye in. It just wore the eye patch the entire time. I'm pretty sure every photo I've seen of this man has been eye patch.
No, from the day that he popped that out, it was the eye patch.
Hell yeah, black eye patch. This dude's cool, man.
I mean, he just puts his cigarette butts out in there.
Well, he fucking does.
That's where he keeps his lighter.
His ashtray.
Main character. That like it has a bottle opener in there. So so again, second plane crash happens. He is again on the way to Yugoslavia. Plane crash happens. Of course, he doesn't die because again, main character.
Yeah,
can't do it. Plot armor is there and for him. So he ends up crashing and surviving and ends up in Italy at the time that Italy was on the side of the Axis, and he gets captured.
And actually, he hid in the fuselage of the plane until the plane that shot it down finally ran out of ammunition and left. So he just instead of instead of being on one of those little rubber boats and like a sitting duck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of hung out in the plane, which is impressive enough that you're not at the bottom of the friggin' ocean. It's impressive you had the option to just hang out.
It's like he was sitting there smoking a cigarette. Like, yeah, I'm not
just waiting for my time.
So the one where he went to Italy, that's later, right?
Well, we're getting to that right now, actually.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because that was the one I was reading about. That was the craziest. Because like he's in his 60s
at this point, yeah,
right now, and
he's in his 60s to survive another plane crash.
He has one hand,
a one-eyed, one-handed 60-year-old
one-eyed,
general.
one-horned.
2 balls that are massive.
His dick is just the propeller swimming him through the shark-infested waters.
Obviously,
he's like the Zohan.
That's the great. Yeah, I feel no pain. No.
When he's going through the water like a jet ski, he's the fucking Zohan.
Yep, exactly.
Because like he's in his 60s, he swims through fucking shark-infested waters, and he's in Italy. Like he doesn't speak Italian.
Not at all.
There's no fucking. There's no.
Doesn't
fucking,
have to.
Not at all.
When you speak, he sees subtitles. He doesn't have to speak Italian.
It's fine. So as I mentioned, he was captured by Italy at the time they were inside the Axis. So they captured him and put him in prison. So again, one hand, one eye, 2 giant balls.
He's got shrapnel all over the fucking place.
Everywhere, really.
What I found interesting
6-year-old general
was where they put him. And I only saw this one in one place, so I could be wrong. But the castle or the fortress that they put him in was specifically used for British officers that were captured during the North Africa campaign.
I think that's right. I think I read the same thing.
And for some reason, I just found that intriguing.
Yeah.
And that we're just going to use this one.
That's it.
For the dusty ones.
They just happened to catch the one fucking British officer who was like that one you don't want to catch.
Yeah, they caught Steve McQueen from The Great Escape. That's what they did.
Pretty much the entire A team in one person. So of course Adrian doesn't want to be in jail. It sounds stupid to him. So he tries to escape. 5 was it 5 times?
Yes,
I think it was. Yeah,
if I'm remembering correctly. Yes.
He was held captive for 3 years. He attempted 5 escapes.
Like they can't like handcuff him,
right? So what? I guess you can cuff him to a wall. I guess
they're like scared to go near him to even like restrain him.
He probably bites.
They're like, I'm not fucking going near that guy.
Probably actually he's got rabies and shit.
He probably does.
Just in the corner.
Oh man. So one of the escape attempts actually does work, by the way. So he escapes for I didn't write this down. It was toward the end of the night.
8 days.
So he escaped prison for 8 days. So a one-armed, one-eyed, 60-some-odd-year-old general,
scarred to shit.
General,
this is where he digs, right?
Yes.
That's what the fuck, dude? Did he use another prisoner as a shovel? Like, what the fuck?
It was him unconscious and just fucking shovel with his head.
It was him among 3 or 4 others.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't escape. He didn't escape alone because their plan was to we're gonna get outside and we're gonna dress like the locals that we can't talk like.
Hey, oh, hey, oh.
I imagine he had like some sort of head covering, and he was discovered as soon as he like turned around and somebody saw the eye patch,
the missing hand.
Yeah. Oh, you're looking for the British. They went that way. Wait a minute.
Sorry, I just realized Amazon dropped a package off at my neighbor's house.
Oh.
Fucking Amazon.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Like they took a picture of it with their address. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's not my house. That is legitimately not the number. That's not the same number that's on the package. Like, how did you fuck it up? Anyways,
they were scared to come down the driveway at this hour.
They should be, but that's not the point.
There was one thing I got to read. Somebody wrote this article where they were like, the Italian forces were extremely confused by this half-blind, one-handed pirate that came from the sea.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So yeah, he's and again, he doesn't speak any Italian at all. No Italian.
Buongiorno.
Okay, you speak the third least Italian out of all of us. I don't speak any Italian.
Shut the hell up. I'll just start right now.
Exactly. What happened with this dude? Oh,
That's
man.
what I think of every time. Buongiorno.
As you should. So naturally, he gets recaptured. Because how could he not?
They were on spring break.
At this point. Like Weekend at Bernie's, but it's like half a person. So yeah, he gets recaptured. At this point, though, it was late enough in the war that Italy wanted out. They wanted to be done with this. They wanted out of the war because again, this is something kind of off topic, but on topic enough. Because by this point, weren't they like capturing or had captured?
I think Mussolini got overthrown already.
Okay,
I believe the coup has happened already.
Okay.
Or if you even want to call it a coup, but he got overthrown already, and that's the point because he gets released in 43.
Yep, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So if I'm remembering my history right,
Damn, so it was like years. He was fucking.
He was out for 3 years.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but he was out for 3 years. So he was used as a bargaining chip because he is still a general, and I mean a highly decorated war hero. So obviously a bargaining chip.
Like at that point, they're like, "Look, I'm tired of fucking catching this guy. He's digging holes. He's biting everybody. Like we got to figure
saying
something.
sure no.
We got to figure something out because this isn't working for either of us."
They took him to a field and just set him loose like a pet.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Found his way back.
And he did. So yeah, they want to use him as bargaining chip. He does eventually get released and get sent back to England. So after that, he was still trying to serve his country in some capacity. So they sent him to China.
Just send him to somebody else to deal with this fucking.
Yeah.
Well, and at the time, China was still dealing with their war with Japan. So I think he's actually in the picture too,
and their own war.
Oh yeah,
because,
right.
Yeah, because their civil war got put on pause because of World War
Japan. Yeah, right. Because honestly, if there was no civil war, Japan could have never taken China out like that. Again, he was sitting there. I think I didn't get a picture of it because I could have sworn I saw it in one of the videos I watched, but wasn't he in the picture in the background of Japan and China signing their treaty? I think he was there.
He's in the background of a picture. I know the picture you're talking about. I just don't remember if it was a treaty.
If that was a signing. Yeah, because around the same time, again, like you mentioned, he was in the China was in the middle of a civil war that got interrupted by Japan. He did meet Mao, apparently,
and insulted him,
and did insult him as one should.
as one should. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy, indeed. If you want to know why, just look up what was it, Great Leap Forward, or was that?
Yes, the Great Leap Forward. Look up the swallows sometime. The swallows of China sometime.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Great Leap Forward my ass.
That's funny. He talks shit to Mao.
As one should.
He basically said like the Chinese didn't do anything during the war. And what was I think I had something else written down. Found the communist leader unimpressive. Afterward, he reportedly dismissed Mao as a quote bandit and a quote bore, further straining British and Chinese relations, as they should be.
Like, give me somebody worth my fucking time.
Yeah, dude, fuck. Well, he was quoted as hating communism. Like he had a very
Not surprised.
No, but for the day and for it being somewhat new, he had a very, very strong opinion on it.
So this is stupid. Yeah. You guys are stupid.
Yeah.
And I tried to pull off my own fingers.
Yeah. And I don't duck at incoming fire, and you're the idiot.
Yep, that's essentially how that went.
And you got a stupid fucking haircut.
Exactly. Sorry, I text my neighbor and let him know that my package had delivered up there. Anywho, so yeah, he ends up doing that. Of course, he retires eventually. And that's pretty much where my notes kind of end. He did, like I mentioned, like we talked about earlier, write a book called The Happy Odyssey, which was his recount of his many adventures, as I've just mentioned, and all the times he was injured, or I'm sorry, not injured, wounded, in in combat, which is a lot, and the plane crashes and falling off a train. And didn't he fall down like a flight of stairs after this, like in his advanced age?
Yeah, they took the opportunity when they worked on him to take shrapnel out of him.
Oh,
because they were opening him up anyway.
That's my shrapnel. Give it back.
Like, well, since we're in here anyway, we're gonna get some of these out. And but there is a duel that I wrote down that we didn't talk about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Post World War I. And while stationed in Poland, he nearly fought a pistol duel with another British officer over a romantic entanglement with a woman. The funny thing was it wasn't really him. He was asked to be the second in somebody else's duel. And it was
I do remember reading about this.
And it was essentially like, I got nothing else going on.
Yeah, like he had to convince the guy into doing it just because he was like that fucking bored.
Exactly, he was bored, so he kept pestering the guy to the point that the guy. Did I write it down? He basically got the guy to like write down that he didn't want anything to do with this woman anymore. And it's like, hey,
he like legally signed away.
Come on, let's do this. And everybody, so yeah, he was almost in a duel just for a duel that wasn't even his.
He's like, look,
for
we'll
boredom.
have a simple duel. The loser will get skinned alive. Everybody walks away. No big deal. And the guy's like, here, just fucking. I don't want to deal with you.
I'll bet my skin because that's all I have left.
He's talking to him with his one hand. He's like, look, what's the worst that could happen?
His one hand, his one eye, missing the back of his head.
Like, look, oh!
Like, dude, I'm missing a hand. I might even miss.
Ashes
you don't
in
know.
his eye real quick.
The funny thing is I was right-handed, so...
Yep. Yeah, that's good stuff.
But yeah. So yeah, there was a duel that he basically bullied somebody out of.
Jeez, dude.
That's hilarious.
That's impressive.
Something else. Died in 1963 at the age of 83.
Which is impressive.
It's already impressive back then. But yeah, so he died the same year Kennedy did, to put it in perspective. And Happy Odyssey was the book you were talking about.
Yep.
His memoirs.
Yep.
And he published it in or at least wrote it in 1950. So 13 years before he checked out. So a lot is going to be in there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. I do actually want to read this book. It just sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it's interesting.
It's just, the guy had a good time.
Can I read his Wikipedia fucking paragraph? Because it is just like,
sure,
it's fucking hilarious.
We're here.
Yeah, so just to like sum up everything we just talked about. But it says he was a British Army officer of Belgian and Irish descent. He was awarded the Victorian Cross, the highest military decoration awarded for valor in the face of the enemy in various Commonwealth countries. He served in the Boer War, the First World War, the Second World War. He was shot in the face, head, stomach, ankle, leg, hip, ear. He was also blinded in the left eye. Survived 2 plane crashes, and suspected a couple or more that are anecdotal, that they say.
Okay, see, there's the 3 headshots I was talking about, though.
Jeez.
Face, head, ear, as I just said it.
Yeah.
It's just one of them was through the head. That's why it's coming up weird.
Tunneled out of a prisoner of war camp. Tore his own severed, injured fingers off when a doctor declined to amputate him. Describing his experiences in the First World War, he wrote, "Frankly, I had enjoyed the war." And that's like his description in fucking Wikipedia.
Yeah,
like,
that's the quote I saw the most.
Yeah, it's
frankly, I enjoyed the war.
It's like when you read the list of the injuries, it's like it's like you're at a doctor's office and they have like the long list of like, do you have asthma? Do you have this? Like his is everything.
He's still offsetting healthcare costs to this day.
Yes. That man hit his deductible in the first war. It's fine.
He hit his life's deductible, I think.
Oh, man. So, yeah, that's my story. And that was good stuff.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Yeah, so, that was Adrian Canton de Wiart. The man who refused to die. Until he did.
Yep, the unkillable soldier.
Unkillable soldier.
Yeah, he was definitely not killable, though. Yeah. Nobody killed him except for just old age, which is fine. Father Time is unstoppable.
Could you imagine being the soldier, like having him in the scopes and shooting him in the head and just seeing him just like scratch his head, and you're just like, what?
What? It's probably Hitler.
The fuck is this? Yeah, I'd be pretty upset.
Yeah, that would be fucking funny if it was the one guy Hitler shot. Scheiße.
I'm about to do an art.
Yeah.
I started a movie the other day. I think it was called like B13. I thought it was going to be kind of interesting, and I turned it off. And because it's the way they wrote the description, it was Freud. I don't know, befriending a struggling artist in Vienna in 1913.
Oh, fuck off.
And there can only be one person.
Obviously.
And yeah, because again, I want to talk about Vienna in 1913 sometime.
Sure, it's interesting.
All the people that were there. But anyway,
so many people were there.
And it's really weird.
It was the place to be. We kind of talked about it briefly when I was referring to... fuck it, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We've talked about
what
it
you're
before.
talking. I forget the episode, but... and everything, and so I started watching it and everything, and I turned it off because it wasn't nearly what I thought it was going to be. It was, I don't know, almost like more of an artsy flick or something. And because and nobody was saying Hitler, they kept saying Mr. Adolf and everything. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. I might watch a review to see what it ends up being like. And if it's worth revisiting, but it was weird.
It's funny you mentioned that though. Me and Jess watched Freud's Last Session the other day.
Oh, really?
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
Oh, I might have to check that out.
It was it was really good. I personally enjoyed it. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 44 though, but I don't trust them because they gave fucking Last Jedi at 90 something. So
the less said, the better.
After they reviewed the last Star Wars so well, I just stopped trusting them. But it got a 6.1 out of 10 on IMDb. I thought it was pretty good.
Okay,
I recommend watching it.
I think they gave a good, and granted I haven't seen the movie, but I refuse to believe it's going to be any good. But I think they reviewed the new Jurassic Park that high too, at least from what I heard. And I refuse to believe it's going to be that good.
I'll watch it when it comes to streaming.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Freud's Last Session stars Anthony Hopkins and Matthew Good. Actually, so
nice.
it's pretty good. Yeah, I thought it was entertaining. But anyway, that's just me.
There's a movie Anthony Hopkins did recently. God, I can't remember. It's like something like One Life or something. And I think he's plays a Czechoslovakian guy. If I remember correctly, he was Czech. And it's World War II, and he smuggles out like, I don't know, 600 kids via train, like right when everything's kind of ramping up for the not quite final solution yet, but definitely like the ghettos, if I remember right. It was a really good movie.
Right on.
It was a real good, because it's somebody that gets recognized on public TV like 60 years later, 50, 60 years later, and basically gets acknowledged for, everything he did, but it was like a group of people.
Okay.
And whatnot, and the title's escaping me. It's a newer movie. If you looked up Anthony Hopkins,
okay,
you'll find it. But I
this is not like on a TV show. They recreated that in the movie.
Yeah,
too.
I
know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, some sort of like British, not like a British talk.
Yeah, it was
show.
like all the kids he had saved, and they're all grown older now, and
then all their descendants.
Yeah, and like they're all sitting.
Oh yeah, because that wasn't that like based off a true story.
It is.
Yeah, it's I know exactly what you're talking about now. I'm trying to find the.
It was good. It took forever for it to get to streaming, and I watched it a couple months ago, and it was really good. It is kind of like Schindler's List a little bit.
Yeah,
at least the end, at least the ending, and everything, and with all everybody that's alive today because of what you did, kind of, so it's kind of Schindler's List-esque. Yeah, and that's obviously not a negative, but
yeah,
it reminded me of it a little bit.
Yeah, I remember that actually. Man, I forgot how many movies Anthony Hopkins has been in. Jeez,
it's been alive forever.
It's true,
which is awesome. Anthony Hopkins is
totally cool with that. He's a great actor. Yeah. Are you referring to One Life?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was right on it. Yeah, One Life. I didn't think it was that simple of a title.
Sure.
But
But yeah, I'm familiar with the story that this is based off of.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Right on. Well, anyways, let's wrap this bad boy up. I'm hot. So, if you made it this far in the episode, thanks for giving us a listen to. If you are not, please give us a like and a subscribe. Give us a rating on whatever you're listening to us on, too. That does definitely help us out. Again, we've been growing a lot lately. That's all thanks to you all, you guys. So we appreciate it. Of course, check out our merch. That's the thing that we have. And there are ads at the beginning and the end of this. So if you did survive those, we appreciate it. You survived our banter and our storytelling. We appreciate that too. And other than that, y'all be cool.
Thanks, guys.